Parks one was. So now she's gonna be, but she the Rosa Parks corporation. She went and demanded to a corporation. I want my reparations now. No, but she probably said like this. I want my reparations. No damn wrong. You always get ridiculous. Whenever you say something, shit. I try to sound like no, the only thing. I try to sound like a slave. No, see, that's what I'm saying. You take things too far. You don't say reparations. You don't say, I want reparations. Put a W on that. I want my reparations. Because you know you can. Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I remember I didn't have any boots and it was very cold. There was snow on the ground.
The only difference is you conflating the two issues. Rosa Parks, she stood up to the white man. You know what? I can't sit when I want to sit. Hey, you ride the bus. The Rosa Parks have white people. Them white people almost went out of business. All right, Jim, you come back.
Stay tight. We're in the lead. Hardcore kill confirmed. The guild is hiding something. Let's dig that shit up.
Basic rights. You have no right to go into a that's what they leave. You pay for it. Or Gardner.
It's such a rare name.
Just $9.99. Jeez. I'm getting all kinds of pay for it. Rosa Parks moment. That was your Tyrone moment. This is a sense of entitlement in this country. It's all been this is all affected by Democrats. It was time to go on this. It was the liberals' ideas that you don't get separate. They never intended. I don't think
enemy UAV detected.
How did China...
Enemy UAV detected.
How did China become Buddhist?
上之名，你得有根本性的东西。这个根本性的东西，
Hostile UAV established above.
而永港石窟正是体现了华文化博大、精深、包容、开放、创新的整个内涵。永港石窟是世界艺术，西方走向东方的优雅，它的前身是犍陀罗艺术，犍陀罗艺术成为后希腊时代的艺术，所以永港是世界艺术一部分，我们要让永港和世界对话。
Enemy UAV detected.
中国早期的石窟寺，它的特点就是中西文化在此重情交流。比如说这一栋佛像，那我们一看。
Hostile UAV established above.
I called her and said, and she came up. I mean, she walked in there, she got my clothes. She was like a little nightmare. She's only this big, a boy. Yeah. So, yeah.
Chinese are Buddhists, but this is a misconception. In reality, over 70% of
Enemy
people
UAV
in
detected.
China do not follow any religion. We may visit temples occasionally, more like traveling, not pilgrimage.
Next to the side where Iranian ballistic missiles hit here in the synagogue. All the rubble behind me, you can see the impact.
Hostile UAV established above.
This direction. Forceful. The word of the Lord.
I bought a 3-bedroom house in the Philippines. Not because I needed the space. I had no family here. My relatives had an extended stay.
The few blacks you'll ever meet. They were never part of the army.
I can do this.
My problem with
Enemy UAV
that
detected.
although so much of what Buddha said made a lot of sense, at the end of the day, Buddha was a human being, and he admitted this himself, right? He's just coming up with the best guess that he could, contemplating and thinking and his own understanding, right? And so he came up with this, the Eightfold Enlightened Path, basically certain principles that he came up with, things that he understood, and he claimed it, in a sense, it's almost like he was saying it's fitra. He says that anyone will understand this, right? But at the end of the day, I was trying to understand what it means to life, why we are possible, what's the reason for our existence. And although Buddha comes up with some answers, my real problem at the end of the day was still, well, how do you know? How do you really know? How can you be sure?
Hostile UAV established above.
Often comes to mind. But Buddhism is different. When you think of religion, a belief in God often comes to mind. But Buddhism is different. Buddhists don't deny the existence of gods, yet they don't worship one either. So why is that? Buddhism is more of a philosophy, a way of life centered around personal growth, mindfulness, and compassion. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, was a human being, not a deity. He taught that the path to enlightenment is within each of us, not handed down by a higher power. Buddhists believe in karma, the law of cause and effect, and reincarnation.
Keep it that way.
Our actions determine our future lives. The goal isn't to appease a god, but to escape the cycle of suffering by achieving nirvana, a state of ultimate peace. By focusing on inner transformation rather than divine intervention, Buddhism encourages self-reliance and personal responsibility. It's a journey that empowers individuals to seek truth within themselves.
Buddhists don't even believe in God, so it is more of a mindfulness practice rather than a religion, and it's close to atheism in that respect.
Jesus and the Buddha. As a Buddhist monk and a former Christian, I have a close relationship with both the teachings of the Buddha and the teachings of Jesus. And although they're born 500 years apart,
And I'm in their system. That's Curtin's Black
they were
Ops.
situated geographically and emotionally a long way apart. They were, at that time, connected by the Silk Road. The Silk Road being the motorway from the east to the west to the east. And then, internet at the time, communication for people living in the east and people living in the west. The time aspect of 500 years between their living era is because of the teachings, again, shortened. You see, the teachings of the Buddha, the teachings of Jesus, they are timeless. And 500 years is nothing in timelessness.
Mr. and Mrs. Sandler owned World Service and they were always getting on to control and the CFO because they were paying bills late, they weren't taking discounts, it was just horrible. It was a mess. It was a mess for years. So I said to him, when I was married, I got an accounting certificate from the mail. I went not to college, but to school for an accounting certificate. So I'm thinking, everybody pays their bills. How hard can that be? And sure enough, it wasn't hard. I had 19 employees. I got the position. Within 6 months, we put them in discount. Everything. They were making money. They were thrilled. And then they took my department to put in the first mainframe for desktops. So I went to school at night and learning COBOL. I worked during the day, helping install and work between management and then the first mainframe and the first department online. Then some IT person, we didn't have IT. I did this, going to school at night, learning.
Hardcore domination. All assets move to engage unauthorized personnel. Taking C.
Got an IT group.
We control Zone C. We've claimed the lead. Widen at the gap. Losing Bravo.
During that job, that's about. And then I think we'll just skip the rest.
We lost B. They have the lead. Take it back.
And I didn't speak properly for corporate. So
Hostile UAV established above.
Vice president was a female. She said, "Why didn't you go to modeling school?" And I did. And I had a big grill.
That jumped man.
That jump man.
And I was the worst model you ever wanted to know. The first one I did, you know how you twirl on the walkway? I twirled right off in the show. So what can I tell? The second was terrible. I didn't want to do it. I've never wanted, now I am. When I was younger, I never wanted to be in front of a camera. I never wanted to be in front of a group. I never wanted to be singled out. I just wanted to be a part of it. I am singled out. I'm not part of the group. Never have been.
You fucking butt lip.
JR, you and the Canner. Man, they made everything. They even made this.
I just go wherever I want.
Back in the 80s, we were asking two things. Where's the beef and who shot JR? And we already looked at the merchandise, so we're going to dig into this merchandise related to Dallas. Remember that? Late night soap opera. Your mom watched it, I'm sure. And that means you probably did. On the Allied First Channel. Most of us wasn't watching the PBS. So, only one TV in the house. most of the time, they're watching Dallas, you're watching Dallas. We all got hooked on it. Oh, the evil J.R. Ewing.
Man, you only got me working up an appetite.
That much since Ronda Ford.
Bravo capture underway.
That was the lovable Patrick Swayze, not Patrick Swayze, Patrick Dempsey, sorry about that, as Bobby Ewing. And there was Sue Ellen. There was someone named Sue Ellen, and there was a bunch of it. There was a bunch of merchandise. We even got Neo action figures. Oh, we'll take a look at that. We're going to dig into merchandise and who shot JR stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stick around.
Locking down Bravo.
Who shot JR? I'm Dallas. I'll just bet Cliff Barnes to the dirty deed.
Well, the smoke's clear, dear. You'll find that it was blowing the police.
Well, people in the Texas
UAV
lighting
detected.
suspect and Vaughn sounds very unlikely to me.
People asked 11 Texas celebrities who done it, and one of them agrees with me.
There's even this who shot JR
Security
poll.
feed.
People's asking everybody to vote.
Everybody who follows Dallas should treat themselves.
Treat their families.
To this week's people. Why'd you find 2 people?
So you can vote for Vaughn while I send people to write him.
And we're going to start with a lot of die-cast cars, J.R. Ewing. I don't even know anything like that. Oh, Dallas is better than one. There's one of them. One's going to look at all of them. Look at another one, but there it is right there. J.R. Ewing. Plus, I mean, that's what they put the horses in or something. I don't know. And then we have did you ever want to dress up J.R. Ewing? Well, now you could. Look at it. That's an all-American right there. This is
Hostile
America's
UAV established above.
flag.
Taking B.
He even got a robe. Man, JR is something else. And then we have a JR Ewing wife. Yeah. What time is it? It's time to find out who shot JR. Who did shoot JR? Oh, my buddy was selling back in the day. But I was wrong. There's no way I didn't know. I just remember finding out who shot JR. Oh, who did it? Who? I don't know who that is. And then we have Dallas Oil. What is this? Some kind of whiskey or something? It's got a little cowboy hat on it. JR and Dallas. That thing with the word like Dallas, you throw it on merchandise about suit. And I see a lot of times they throw the word JR while putting Ewing on it. Whatever there. But this one's got his face on it, so I just like it's merchandise. But check out this one right here. Poster. Who shot that bitch? That's what I was asking back in 1980 something, 83 something, I don't know. Like, who shot? There she is. That's the lady shot right there. Right there.
Bravo.
It's Sue Ellen. Ellen. And then we have a JR electronic board game. Yeah. What a way. Dallas at home.
Hostile UAV established above.
Electronic style.
Losing B.
Dallas game. And check out this. A Dallas game. Well, JR, it's got them all there. Oh, my God. Sweaty Sue Ellen. Oh, I hate that Sue Ellen. Why don't somebody kill her?
Locking down Bravo.
And we have I love the hate JR. You're like, I hate JR. You loved it, right? You couldn't help but want to see what he did next. Did you did next week? I remember my grandma used to watch this lot. She'd watch it. She puts it wherever anything happens. It'll come on once a week. And I remember watching stuff like Asphalt
Capture underway.
kind of like it. And that was every day. And it's like it's whatever thing that happened then. Anyway, a lot of us love to hate JR. One of the best kills, to be honest. And then we got JR Beer. They released it. You could have a drink of JR Beer.
Bravo is out.
Who shot JR? You know, some kids get beat with that. You know, they're talking and everything. They're trying to tell you about what they saw on MASH. And you're like, I'm trying to watch JR get shot and drink a beer.
Losing Bravo.
Now we got a book. You want to read about the Ewing family. Well, you could.
Lost B.
Forget all that Falcons, Crest, crap. I don't know, whatever all the ones they were. Dynasty.
Bravo capture underway.
Dallas, man. Dallas. Who shot JR? Was it Cliff Barnes? Let's be honest, Swill was tied in there some way, I bet. And then remember when Bobby was in the shower and it was all a dream? Here's a JR Patchen collector set. See, it doesn't say Ewing Nobody doesn't know what they got to skirt about. Right there. Match. They still make matches. People still use matches.
Enemy specials active.
We got to pull it up. Remember that? And then we got a Mad Max. You know what popular Mad Magazine had it. Everybody was talking about JR.
Securing zone A.
Logging UAV request.
Cliff Barnes, I like. I knew what Cliff Barnes. No, my buddy Cliff. And then we got a McKenna. JR. He made everything. They even made this. I love JR. Now, if you're watching this video, you're not really, you're like, you didn't keep up, but you're like, that JR looks familiar. I don't think that's, I see that guy somewhere else. He was the dude on the Pacini. It blew my mind as a kid when I found that out. I mean, I know, but when I was like, somebody told me that, JR guy, he was hanging out with that, Genie. Taking out right away.
Losing B. Losing Bravo. We on all locations. Stay on. Losing B. Bravo lost.
How much did you save by switching your car insurance to Allstate?
Losing A.
Well, let's say this is you. Hello. And this is you with $713.
Taking B.
Drivers who switch to Allstate save an average of $713.
Losing Alpha. Lost Alpha. There you are. Securing B.
I started thinking about Barbie. That's nice right there. And then we got the trade cards. You want to trade, Cole? I'll trade you. I'll give you my Suellen trade card. For your Cliff Barnes. Get rid of the Suellen cards. And we'll buy her to put it in. I don't think it's official or anything. I think somebody was really in the Dallas find her one. And check out this. Here's the iron-on shirt you can get. What's it say? I love the HDR Ewing. That's official. It's got Ewing on it. There he is. HDR. That's a big Texas head right there. That's a big Texas grin and a hat. Hey, I'd be grin too if I had all these just rolling in the books, man. And then we got a little boy Carlton Hewitt. I need to make a Hewitt over there. Yeah, I need to make a Hewitt. Gas t-shirt. Anyway, you can tell me $100 this cool t-shirts over there. Get over there. You'll watch it. Trust me. But there you go, little truck. That's kind of cool. And look at him. I told you he was all about the Benjamins, baby. Look at him. He even got his face on the $100 bill. Man, you guys know you're a powerful man when they can put your face on the $100 bill. Man, then we got some stickers. Stickers. Yeah, you want to put some stickers? Oh, I'm going to put a sticker on my door. I'm going to put a sticker on my locker at school. I'm going to find that picture, sticker of Suellen on the bottom of my shoe. And you go walking stone crack. There we go, right there. Oh, remember the old lady? I remember the old lady. Remember her? She was like the mama of the Dallas. Remember her? Old man over there doing it. And then we have a jail. I know ashtray. Jail food tray. Oh, yeah, ashtray. But there you are, JR for president. We hate JR. Well, a lot of us want to be president. Makes sense. Powerful man.
We have the enemy exactly where
JR. And then we got a bunch of your shirts. JR. That's the point to it. But all, yeah, they even had a song. They even released a song about who shot JR.
Authorizing UAV mission.
Song. Take a little listen. I don't want to get it. I don't want to, I get demonetized or anything. Let's take it out. But we will see what them Hollywood writers have to say for JR. But you can't be sure it's fine. Oh, there we go. Well, I don't know if it's bad that. I don't know if it's bad that song about go ahead and think my name. Remember that big popular critic free Dirty Harry? Yeah, there was a song about that. You find yourself surrounded. So damn long get away, but then from behind a big truck or say, go ahead and make my okay. Check out this. Ego, man. Trade little card game right there. There's like go big. Hey, I'll give you my Suellen for your Cliff Barnes. I like Cliff Barnes, but it's little. messed up.
I'll play in the
And this is what we almost got. Mingo, this is prototype. I don't know whatever happened to him. Mingo released, or didn't release, almost released Dallas action figure. Kids claim what? Now, I know the Love Boat action figure was kind of weird, but Dallas? Dallas? Well, a company that said